injecting her powers back into the Arcturian at some point. Anyways, Bree is jealous because she's the least valuable, and she absorbs the power of the Arcturian.
No, Bree, don't!
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. This is going to be the loud part.
Now, Skylar has to bring Bree back to life, while Oliver and Kaz have to rescue AJ on the runaway hover bike. The bike that's faster than Bree. They fly as fast as it, which means that Bree is canonically the least fast member of this team, because all 4 other members go as fast as her. It's Chase's fault that the bike is glitching out. He doesn't take responsibility, and he blames AJ. The 10 sucks. Everything sucks. Rather than Bree using her powers to save the day, thus merging the A plot and the B plot like a good story would do, and like Andy Schwartz did in his episode, this episode opts to not have them cross over whatsoever. Kaz and Oliver just kind of stop the bike, and Bree just kind of has alien superpowers and isn't revealing to the team yet, for no particular reason. The Arcturian gets brought back to Facility Y for safe storage. We have no clue what Facility Y is, but it sounds important. Also, Kelly Berglund comments on a scene from this episode in an interview in 2020, and it's really funny because she tries to, dramatically distance herself from it.
This is so dramatic. This was really fun. Who I do this scene with is one of my best friends, so it's really funny looking back at us. Little babies, we're so young in this.
She's like, oh, it was so long ago back when I was little. At the time of this interview, this scene was filmed 4 years ago. Kelly was in her 20s while filming this scene. Don't be ashamed of the Lab Rats franchise, Kelly. Oh, speaking of Kelly, Berglund / Bree, I forgot something. This may be common knowledge by now, but when shows are in development, they're often given a test-first episode to show to executives called a pilot. Sometimes these pilots wind up being the first episode of the show once they start airing, or at least a season 1 episode. Other times, they're strictly for executives to see, and new first episodes get created once the show is going to production. In Quentin Review's Sam and Cat video, he's talking about the canceled Beauty pilot, a show that had a first episode produced but never entered production. It's technically considered lost media, although I don't think that title makes sense because this is something that was never released nor intended to be released. Something can't really be released if you never had it in the first place. But technically it's called lost media. And Lab Rats had a production pilot as well. Before Lab Rats was Lab Rats, it was a $1 billion freshman. In the summer of 2010, they filmed their pilot episode. It would have been about 2 brothers, Adam and Brad, who are government engineer robots, scheduled to be demolished and replaced by upgraded versions. But when the brothers hear this information, they escape and try to hide in the real world disguised as humans. On YouTube right now, you can find 2 videos of kids auditioning for a character named Click, who I'm guessing evolved into Leo.
Have you? Shut up, man. Out of your eyes. That is the coolest thing I have ever seen. What are you? Hello, aliens? Oh, we got a jet. Agent O is coming. Who does even know? Somebody wants to be close to you. Cool. Come on, my brother. Is it safe? Yeah. I mean, what if it? You just went to the dumpster with one hand.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
I know you did.
They're reading the actual script, just 10 throwaway lines for them to audition with, but these exist. Some differences. Al Sparks was playing a character named Gil L. Arroy instead of Donald Davenport, and Brad, who later became Chase, is the one who was speed. Bree is not present at all in the original pilot. So after pilots are filmed, there's a lot of workshopping, focus group techniques, and it seems really to me that the executives wanted a girl to be included in a major role. So it seems to me that the character Bree was most likely thrown in at the producer's request, but since they already had this whole dynamic figured out for the 2 brothers, Bree didn't really factor into that already, and so they kind of just had no plan for her or what her personality was. feel like that's why she's so inconsistent early on compared to Adam and Chase, who are pretty figured out. This is another thing I wanted to talk about during the original Labrox video, but I cut for time. But while we're here, because I don't think this will ever organically come up again, I want to talk about the canceled pilot for Jonas. I'm not talking about the show from 2009. I'm talking about JONAS, which stood for Junior Operatives Networking as Spies. They filmed this in 2008. Jonas Brothers were going to be secret agents. The Chelsea girl was like a writer for a teen magazine. Not realizing the brothers' secret agent, she goes on dates with all three of them without telling each other about them knowing. They know about secrets. They decided to scrap it in favor of just doing a more traditional Jonas Brothers show because they were way too famous by this point to have them pretend to be other characters. So then they changed it. They changed the whole concept, and we got the 2010 show. But I just want to point out this exists.
Access granted for an exclusive look at what's coming in 2008 to Disney Channel. Begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Somewhere there's a 22-minute episode of a Jonas Brothers spy show, which just deep locked in the Disney vault. Honestly, I care about this 100 times more than $1 Billion Freshman. I don't care about seeing that. That doesn't need to be uncovered. I want the world to uncover the Jonas Brothers spy show, because that sounds sick. Well, it wouldn't be good, but I mean, it would have been interesting. Okay, that's all. Now, we reach the show's only two-parter, episodes 11 and 12. Home Sweet Home. Skyler's
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Playtype boys for us, because all Caldera and women look exactly like Skylar. And the respectful homages to Mighty Men don't end there. Scarlet stays for a while and tries to convince Skylar to return home, but she ultimately refuses. So Scarlet simply kidnaps Skylar and puts him in a
Pure vitamin C serum at Gloria Paris.
because we're going to kidnap you. This leaves Oliver and Bree to use a wormhole transporter to embark on a rescue mission. Caldera, it's back! And at this point, while watching, I knew that someone from Mighty Men had to be involved in this one because it just felt fun. And yes, Andy Schwartz did this one. Caldera has fallen into a civil war. The government wants to help
Bye,
people,
guys.
but a rebellion